Alright, this video is about shoulder exercises to prevent injury. Mainly I want to target the women about this because this is a video response to somebody that was asking me a question about it. Now, the shoulders are very delicate. They very easily, it can get hurt, and that's one of the most common injuries for people that, for athletes, bodybuilders, people that work out. The shoulders are very sensitive. Alright, so for myself, I remember one time I hurt my shoulder pretty bad. My shoulder's pretty bad. And it was so painful that it was like excruciating pain. And I really don't even know exactly how it happened. But during that time, I was bodybuilding and I was lifting a lot of weights. And what I think it was from was lifting heavy weights like this, too much weights like this, too heavy, and too many weights like this, too heavy. Now, if you do shoulder exercises like this, you gotta be very careful. Alright, you can hurt your shoulders from bench pressing too much weight or an incline press. My father hurt his shoulder from the incline press because, he pushed it up and then, he kind of tried to put it back in the rack and then he hurt his shoulder. So, shoulder, these are very delicate. Alright, now, to build up, in order to prevent these types of injuries, I would recommend for you to do some stretching on your shoulders. So some of the basic stretches would be just having one leg forward and just rotating your shoulders like this. Okay, this is one way to stretch. You can do it slow. You can do it faster. Okay, and then you can go backwards, do it slow, and you can do it faster. Alright, you can stretch, just stretch it a little bit like this, stretch it a little like that, hold it maybe for up to 30 seconds, you can stretch it just a little bit, stretch a little like that, stretch a little like that, alright, hold it for about 30 seconds. You can interlock your arms like this, and stretch it out a little bit like that. Rotate your shoulders forward. Make a full rotation. Rotate it back. Okay. Massage your shoulders a little bit. Alright, like this. Massage it. If you have somebody to help you, your partner, your spouse, or whatever, you can have them massage your shoulders too. Okay? Or you can try to massage it yourself. Just massage the shoulders. Alright? Get a wall and put your hand on the wall and turn your body like this to stretch out that shoulder. Like this. Stretch it out. Alright? So those are some basic stretches you could do to loosen up those shoulders. Alright, so I recommend that for everybody. Now, let's do some shoulder exercises without weights. So you could just move your shoulders up like this to work it out a little. Move it up like this to work it out a little. You could do this right here, like what you do in the jumping jacks, to work it out a little. You can hold your arms out like this to work it out. Hold it out like this to work it out. You can do some light punches like this, or light, just extending your hands like this to work it out a little. You can bring it out like this a little bit to work it out. Okay, these are all ways, you can work out the shoulders without having to use weights. Now, obviously, you'll be doing it for a longer time. Okay. And you can integrate it with other exercises like a squat and things like that, lunges, holding the lunge. So these are probably the safest ways to work the shoulders, to kind of give you the muscles so then it's less likely that you get injured. Now I'll go over some exercises that you could do while utilizing some weight. Also, you could just do this motion with no weights, the military press. Alright, so what I noticed in my training, the safest things to do for the shoulders will mainly be military press type exercises. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate some right now with some light weights. So here's just a couple of 5-pounders. Don't use too much weight, especially if you're a beginner exercise. You know, you're starting to begin to exercise, don't use too much weight. I'd say that one of the safest exercises to do for shoulders is just the military press. So you bring the weights up here like this, and just press it up, and breathe out when you press up. Breathe in when you go down, breathe out when you go up. And just bring it up around this range right here. Not too close, not too far, but like right here, and balance it. Have it equally come up at the same time. Don't go like this and then like this, but just have it equal for now and balance it. And when you go up, or when you go down, control the movement. Come down slow. Go up. Come down slow. And come all the way down. Don't go like this. But come all the way down. Come back up. Come all the way down. Now, that's probably, for what I say, one of the safest exercises. Now, when you do these lateral raises, you can injure your shoulder more easily doing these. So I recommend using very little weight, maybe 2 pounds. Or maybe not even using any weights at all, but you could bring it up like this to work it just a little bit. Don't use too much weight. Make sure that you control your body movement. Do not go like this. That means you're using too much weight. You have to be able to do it slow and easy. Okay? Otherwise you hurt it. Alright? Do around 10 to 15 reps. Just slow and easy. Slow down, slow up. Okay? These will work the shoulders. Something else you could do is you come up like this and control that movement. Alright? And then you can come up like this. Control the movement. You need to build those muscles in the shoulders so then it's less likely to get hurt. Alright? So those are a little bit more dangerous, so just use less weight. Alright, something else you can do is grab onto some weights and do shoulder shrugs to work it out a little. Just try to touch your shoulders to your ears. That's something else you can do. Something else you can do, you can rotate your shoulders with the weights in your hands to build it up, rotate it back. Okay? This is something else you can do as well, like this, to work out the shoulders too. Alright, something else you could do, you could have light weights and punch it out. You could punch it vertical, or you could punch it horizontal, like this. Or you could go like this, push it out like this. Okay? There's another one right here, you can grab the weight, very little weight, and just push it up like this. The other side, push it up like that. Other side, push it up. Push it up. Very little weights. You can just rotate it. The shoulder, rotate it forward. Very slow and easy. Rotate it back. Slow and easy. Remember, don't use too much weight. You'll hurt yourself. Now, you can hold it out there. Very little weight. Hold it. You can hold it out there like this, using very little weight. Alright? Maybe 2 pounds, even 1 pound. Get back to the weightless ones. Work those shoulders. Alright? Now I'm going to show you some other things. This one works really well using your body weight. Alright? So have your hands about shoulder width apart. Put your hands here, like you're in a push-up position almost. And then bring your feet closer and closer to your hands. Bring your feet closer and closer to your hands. Go on the tip toes of your feet. So it's not a push-up. It's not like this. You come as close as you can, like this. And then have your hands about shoulder width apart. And then try to touch your head to the floor and come back up. Touch your head to the floor, come back up. Okay? Keep the knees straight. Don't bend it. Keep it straight. Go like this, top of the head back up. That will help target the shoulders. When you get tired of that, you can do it on your knees like this. And just go touch the top of your head while you're on your knees. Okay? Those are some ways. Now, there's other ways. If you get more advanced, you can walk up the wall a little bit, or get a chair and do it. So, you get a chair, and then you can put your feet on the lower level, like this. You can go another level higher, like this. Then you could go to the highest level like this. Get closer. Okay, so you can use a chair like that. Or you can use a wall. Go up to the wall with your feet like this. And push up like this. You see? So walk up the wall with your feet. The better you get, the more you'll be able to walk up the wall. And then you straighten out. So if I straighten out, I just go back like this. And then I don't want to knock that thing down, but that's pretty much how it'll work. Walk up the wall with your feet. Like that. Come down, back up, walk back. Obviously that's more advanced, but you don't have to walk up all the way. You can just hold like an L position, or just bend your knees like this, go down, and then you can just put your knees on the wall, go down. Okay? Those are all ways to work the shoulders. Those are the basics. Alright? Now, you could also walk on your hands. That'll work the shoulders. So, if you hold this position and you start walking like this, that'll work the shoulders a little bit. Right there. Even holding a push-up position like this will work the shoulders a little bit. Okay? When you get tired of this and you can't do anymore, you can just hold it. That'll work it a little bit. So, what I say is just work out the shoulders, get some muscles here, so then there's less likely for injury.